How was Taika's like mentality after like winning second? Like what?
So he won second and he was like, I want to do it again. Next time I get gold.
That's amazing.
I was like, to get gold, I was like, you know, you have to actually practice, right? And he's like, yeah, I will. And then literally on Monday.
Welcome back, everybody, to another amazing episode of The Careful Boys, where we are definitely not off the record, but more importantly...
Yeah, we're really on the record.
We're really on the record.
We're so on the record.
Really on the
Yo, it is... I don't know when this is probably going to be uploaded a year from now, but this is right now, the end of March. It is the end of quarter one of 2023, and we said that we would check in with each other a little bit more often nowadays. So just wanted to do a quick check-in with everybody today. How are you all doing?
Yeah. It's a quarterly check-in.
Yeah, quarterly check-in. How's everybody doing?
Why are you laughing?
I saw you were in the Vietnam.
Oh yeah, you were in Vietnam. How was it?
Vietnam. I was in Taiwan. I was in Vietnam. I've been gone. I've been missing all of you very, very much. Most of you, everybody but Steve.
What did you do? What did you do in those two places?
Any chance you got food poisoning?
How did you know?
You have insider info, man.
I don't know, dude. I'm just
leak into the press. Right? Don't say anything about John Wick. Right?
First thing he says to me today is, "I missed you, bud."
I did miss you.
Yeah.
I missed you too.
That's
why
very mature.
A month is too long. It's too long.
Yeah.
I do think.
I thought you guys hate each other.
Shh.
We do.
Stop with the spoilers. All right, John Wick.
So what happened with Taiwan and Vietnam?
I was out there. I was teaching. It's been actually a really, really long time since a lot of countries and events have been thrown, like dance conventions and camps and stuff like that, because of like COVID. That like they're finally starting to like roll back into momentum. Like even in January, Vibe, like the dance competition was the first time in 3 years it came back.
Even today, here. You know, the news today is technically the end of the declaration of the COVID. Did you know that? In LA, today...
Well, they just passed something, like Congress just formally ended it, right? The Senate did.
Yeah, it was like
the pandemic is now over?
Yeah. The state of emergency or whatever the fuck it was.
I'm like, the fuck's been all over, motherfucker?
Hey, I'm just glad the government said something, okay? I'm just glad that we have a definite ending.
I was on Twitter the other day, and hashtag COVID is still a thing. There you go, dude.
You were searching hashtag COVID?
Yeah, dude.
Every day he checks it.
No, it's like, I see the little trends on the side. It's like, COVID's still real, everybody.
Still be worried about it. Like that.
Yeah, well, I mean...
So yeah, dance stuff has been down.
Things are finally coming back, which means that, I'll probably be like actually doing more real work and like not being here around anymore, because this has always been just a fallback.
Whoa.
Man. What the fuck, dude?
Fair.
No, but...
Because his real job is teaching children.
The trick is to get off of sinking ship.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
You can't stay on.
Oh.
That's like
It's a launch pad.
selling the dip.
Yeah, you gotta sell the dip.
But no, those events have been popping back up, so it's been dope to finally go back out there. I did get some food poisoning in Vietnam, and it wasn't the street food. It was actually like probably the catch of the day, which was actually a nice fish from a nice restaurant. But that was the only meal that I had by myself. So that was the only one that I can...
How did you know it was that? Was it like within hours, or like you were like, oh?
So I think it was like 6 or 7 hours later. I was judging the competition of the event that day, right? And I'm judging fine. And then I have a judge showcase at the end of the competition. I do my showcase, and right after I finish my showcase, I go up to the side of the stage. Suddenly the upper area of my stomach starts burning, and it just keeps getting so intense that I end up keeling over. I'm like literally sitting on the floor. I'm starting to sweat more than when I was performing.
Wow.
Right? And I still got to go back on stage to hand like the winners prizes and the giant checks and like trophies and random shit like that. But I'm literally like fucking sweating. You know when you have like uncontrollable...
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so then after that, I didn't even go out to the after party. I went straight back to my room, and then that's when I started throwing up. Threw up like maybe like every hour.
Vietnamese bacteria, dude.
For like 3 hours at night, and then for the next like 2-3 days, I was just pissing out my ass.
Oh.
Barely eating asking for super bland food, you know what I mean, and trying to drink just like...
You needed some Vietnamese Yakult.
Hey, you cut weight though. That's nice.
I did cut weight, you know what I mean?
Fucking hate food poisoning.
It's the worst.
It's a good weight loss program though.
It is. It's actually really good.
It happens all the time when traveling, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of people get it.
Hey, but your gut is now that much stronger now. Now you're
Either that or my
that
asshole is that much more burnt. I really don't know.
Your asshole's stronger too.
That's temporary. Yeah.
That's good.
But right after my food poisoning, like once I came out of my little hermit shell of like staying in my shitty ass small hotel room for like days on end.
You had a shitty hotel room?
You want to shout him out?
Pagoda Hotel in Saigon, baby.
Pagoda Hotel.
It's just one of those things where it's like the buildings are so squished next to each other All right, that when you look out your window, you just see the wall of the other building. So it just feels like a prison, kind of.
Can you touch it?
Almost. I have to close the blinds if I want to shower because I could definitely see into the other rooms and vice versa.
Can you hear them?
No, I can't.
You should have tried to throw up into the other room.
That is very mature.
Or on the window.
Did any of you guys see his actual workshop?
No.
It's really good.
I saw a little girl fucking crushing it. She was like doing some fucking Matrix shit and went da 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 da. And I was like, what the fuck? Dude?
Yeah, so that girl, her name's Miyu. I believe she's from Indonesia. She's 9 years old. She was not only smashing in my class, but she was also entering the kids' battle because there's jams that are happening during that same event. On my channel alone, I posted it on TikTok. It's got like over 11 million views in a couple days.
Wow.
Like, I don't even really do TikTok. I just happened to throw this clip up. I had like 40,000 followers like a week ago, and now I have like 350.
Holy, nice.
And I don't even like do TikTok.
350,000? So you gained 300,000 followers in a week?
Yeah. I'm like,
But they thought you were a 9-year-old girl.
I look it.
Now you gotta chase
It's the
that.
food poisoning. It makes me look like a 9-year-old girl. But that's not even the crazy part. Her freestyle clips on like Stance Elements and on like the RF Jam, like TikTok, those have 40 million views each. She's like starting to get like interviewed and stuff like that by like different like.
Because she's crazy good.
She's amazing. She's amazing. It's just like that young swagger, that ruthless, relentless, childlike like fearlessness.
Yeah, like willing to go places people might be scared to go, but she's like, fuck it.
And it's just so deep and mature for such a small. And everybody wants to see like a little girl destroy the world. You know what I mean?
But her movements are sharp and they're very adult.
Yeah, amazing.
Like kids can't fucking be like. Da, 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 da.
No, pander away. Pander away.
I saw your processor go off.
No, it's like, you know, the
Little
Wall
girl
Street
destroyed
Bull,
the
like my favorite statues, that little girl stand in front of it. Be like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, look like she's about to get run over, by the way.
But no, it's amazing to like see the dance community like just like thriving and just blowing up again after like such a period of being like the lowest tier of industry that could bounce back.
Can you feel that energy? You can feel like when you're going to these places, you can feel like the dance community going like, fuck yeah, we're finally back.
The hunger is like real, and also especially because like that event used to be in Singapore, now it moved to Vietnam. Basically because Singapore's inflation went crazy.
It's cheaper to do it in
Too
Vietnam.
expensive.
Yeah, way cheaper to do in Vietnam.
So
they
the
had to
people are
migrate.
just actually hungrier.
Literally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Basically,
Hunger is
Well,
very
probably would
real.
have been less food poisoning than in Singapore, probably.
That's true. There's more regulations there.
Anthony was being literal. He's like, the hunger is fucking
everybody's showing up. You can see the rib cages. No, but it is amazing just to see like people that have like just been seemingly dormant, but like they've just been working on their craft probably in their fucking living rooms and stuff, coming back out trying to like eat up competitions, like roast classes, like everything like that. So
Does that inspire you to want to battle again or something?
I actually never really got into battling, not like Ryan or anything like that, who was amazing, by the way.
I haven't done it in a long time.
But I was always, I'm very inspired in general back in like the dance scene. So it is a really, really
So you're gonna leave us then? You're gonna leave JK?
just every now and then.
Can we title this video why Anthony's leaving JK?
Yeah, it'll be great for views. We need them, dude.
I am not going to be here in a couple weeks because of Coachella. I already told you guys.
Oh, cool.
But I know
did that
some of you
last
misread
year.
the text from time to time.
You did that last year, right?
Yeah, I did.
Was that your first?
No.
Oh.
No.
So that was like his fifth.
That was my second last year.
When you guys are all in the mask, do you know who each other is?
That's like a. So when you guys are all wearing these masks, like how can you tell?
like, I know. Wait.
That's like a BlizzCon question.
Mike's song. I swear to God, that's Mike's song. Like, is there ever confusion?
That's why they have the wild hair.
You just got to really memorize each other's eyebrows. But yes, to answer your question, it's very confusing. But that's the whole point,
I was
right?
wondering about
He's so satisfied. Cool.
Yeah, so Coachella, just to answer your question, Coachella this year, I'm sure this video comes out after Coachella, I hope. But yeah, we're performing for Jackson. He's coming back this year, not under 88 Rising, but doing his own set.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so that's an incredible thing for him.
I know where he's not going to be.
Not on JK News. For sure.
You knew.
Scheduling conflicts, guys. Scheduling conflicts. Thank you, officially.
That's like a Byron Allen connector. That was really good. So you heard about this? Like, he's not coming to JK News thing. What's going on with that?
I heard he would like to, but he's busy.
He was okay. Look, he was really sorry, guys. Like
Yeah.
the context. We were trying to get him on to the show. Of course, like scheduling conflicts.
I never knew PR was in charge of scheduling.
Scheduling conflicts.
Jackson's like, it's not me, it's my peoples.
He apologized.
It was my videographer.
He thanks
He
everybody.
does my scheduling, my accountant.
He thanks you formally for like trying to work around his schedule and stuff like that. He was being very, very.
I feel like any celebrity at that level comes to JK News and then they waste their career for no reason.
Yeah. They're wasting time.
Yeah, they're gonna come here and they're gonna throw their career down the drain.
Brendan Fraser took 15 years to come back after coming on JK.
This guy had to win a fucking Academy Award to get some love again.
He had to dig deep, dude. He had to go away for a while. Yeah, he did.
No more Encino Man stuff. No more of the mummy.
Hugh Grant's still recovering.
I know.
What's the last movie you see that guy in?
Crazy. JK News effect.
We're like a downtown Las Vegas crack hooker, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. We'll suck you dry.
Just the response as if there's experience there.
Hey, when you go to Vietnam, do you get to see any family or anything?
That's what my mom be always asking all the time. I troll her for sure. She's like, "How's Vietnam?" I was, "Oh, I visited all your family." She's like, "Really?" I was like, "No, are you crazy?"
No, you decrepit old bitch. No.
Wow. My dad's laughing in the background. But
I love toying with her deep-rooted emotions.
Just off a whim, dude.
we went to a beachside city called Da Nang, which is where the event was held.
Oh, I love Da Nang, dude.
Most of my family is like spread out in like a lot of rural parts, and then also places like Saigon and whatnot.
So it'd take you hours to see everybody, like hours and hours and hours.
More than that,
Yeah.
Because I'll have to Google Translate myself. I'll be like, "What'd you say?" Mm-hmm. I was talking to some Vietnamese kids, and they were like, "Oh, your accent, it's like so." It's such a South Vietnamese accent. I was like, yeah, that's why we live in America. We lost the war.
They don't even know the history.
They're like, oh yeah.
Damn.
But you know, that's just how it is sometimes. That's fun. Back to our check-in. How are you guys doing? Like, how's everybody else doing?
I think we're running out of time, dude.
We'll use the rest of the time for Nick.
We didn't see you for a minute, so we were, it was nice to check.
It is kind of weird to like not see you and have everybody all together today. It's kind of weird. I don't like the energy, actually.
Yeah.
No, it was better before.
We skipped Bart too. For 3
Bart was
weeks.
gone too.
Yeah. He decided to go spend family time. He's like, we're gonna go on a trip.
Family.
Sorry guys, I got family time.
Look how many stickers we collected to put on this cooler.
No, funniest thing about Bart is he apologizes for that. He's like, hey guys, I know I gotta do a little bitch move and hang out with my family.
Sorry for not hanging with the boys.
Yeah, he's like, I know I'm a little bitch right now, but I gotta do this stuff for the albums and stuff.
I know it's very West Hollywood of me, but
West Hollywood.
very West Hollywood of me, but I'm gonna have to spend time with my family because they love me.
I did just see Taika's competition. Dude, that was fucking crazy.
So cool.
That was crazy.
How'd he do?
He got second place. That was really cool because like you see like this kid get born and you spend a lot of days with them and then you're like, okay, I kind of know who he is. But then like, you know, people's internal thoughts, you really don't know who people really are until they're pushed, right? So like I see Taika at jiu-jitsu practice literally every single day. He's the fuck around kid. He's the guy that's like doing snow angels, staring at the ceiling, never really practicing or taking anything seriously, you know? And then so we see a bunch of rounded kids like sign up for jiu-jitsu competitions, and when he was 4, he was too young. When he was 5, we're like, oh, maybe we should sign him up. So we talked to his coach. We're like, hey coach, like what do you think about us signing Taika up? And he goes, with someone like Taika, he's like, there's 2 routes. He goes, 1, he gets his ass beat so fucking hard he doesn't want to do jiu-jitsu ever again. He goes, we don't want that.
Thanks.
He goes, 2, because he's like, some of these kids, they come in fucking ready, you know? And he goes, there's this other kid, he's like, the other one is they light a fire under his ass and he understands what it means to actually train now. He goes, I personally think maybe it might be good to just test it. So we're like, oh shit, all right. So we do all of it. So for the month leading up to his jiu-jitsu competition, he takes the regular class and he takes the competition class. And the competition class is fucking serious. There's almost like no lessons. Usually like a regular jiu-jitsu class is like talking, practice, you know, and you're like, the teacher's like teaching you and whatever. The competition class, it's like drilling. It's like watching like little baby UFC fighters. They're just drilling for an hour and they come out fucking drenched. So he took that whole class, and even in that class, he's fucking around. And then we had a big powwow the day before the competition. the coach is like you see all the kids like fucking drenched and like these little warriors and shit. And then the coach was like, okay, who here is nervous? And then you have like 5 kids go like, oh, I'm nervous. He goes, good. I want you to use it tomorrow. You might feel weird, but you can use it to be better. And Taika's like, I'm not nervous. And then so I was like, this motherfucker, you don't even know what you're signing up for. Next day, as we're
I think you signed up for him, but yeah.
Yeah, you sound.
the next day I'm driving to the competition. This motherfucker was sitting next to me, and he looks at me and goes, Papa, I'm so fucking nervous. I'm like, you told me you were not nervous yesterday. He goes, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yesterday doesn't even exist in kids.
I know. So like,
I'm so fucking nervous.
so I had no, I had no idea how it was gonna go.
Freaking out, Dad.
I had no idea. I thought it was gonna be like I was prepared for when they call his name, he goes on the mat and he pisses on the mat. That's what I was prepared for. I don't know what.
Faith, man.
Is that a DQ?
I don't know, dude.
So he has to not shit himself and you'll be proud of him. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I just don't know because it's like he's such a fucking wild card. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, like in practice, he's tickling other kids and doing all kinds of shit. So I don't
That's
know.
his skill set, dude. That's his moves.
Yeah, I know. And then, but then.
Or foreshadowing.
But you see the ref go like this. Are you ready? Are you ready? And then, boom! I just fucking see this side of Taika that I've never seen before. He just like snaps into fucking competition mode. And then the game plan that we've been rehearsing for the whole month, which is like snap downs, take the back. That's all he was doing. He was like being fucking aggressive with it. And you see all the parents stand up and cheer from our school because they all know him as the fuck around kid. You know what I mean? It's like everyone knows him as, oh, that's Taika. He's like the cute little fuck around kid that's always tickling people and messing around and like literally he gets big kids in trouble because even big kids are trying to like practice and he's like, he's like that. And then so to see that guy like bring it on and like all the parents are like, yeah,
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Having watched the video, it's like watching Baby Yoda fight. but I see it was really cool. It was really cool. But also it's kind of like you're watching. Like, how did they pull this off? Like, I don't know how they shot that.
I don't know. All CG. I don't know how they
Like
did
with
that.
the puppet. Oh, that's crazy.
So it was cool to see
did a
like a
backflip.
complete different side of him that as a dad who you think you know your son would have never have seen unless you put him in that position.
Because you're thinking Taika's gonna start tickling this kid all the
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, is he gonna get all of a sudden, like after 30 days, he's scared all of a sudden, like who knows what's gonna happen.
So he got second place out of how many kids? 2?
Yeah, 2 kids. Yeah, it's him versus another kid, so he's in second place.
I think it was like 3 or 4. He did like maybe like 3 or 4 matches that day because he had a couple no gi and a couple of gi matches.
Oh, wow.
Look, I have some thoughts, some notes as an observer. I think that you feed him too well. The other kid was fucking hungry, dude. Like his parents don't feed him unless he wins. Like that kid, when he's on top of Taika, I'm like, this kid doesn't give a fuck. This kid needs to eat food later.
He's like a gladiator, like a child gladiator.
He's like a raised warrior from like the fucking reeds from like a swamp or some shit.
He needs a Vietnamese vacation.
Yeah.
Some of these kids are crazy, man. I saw this one kid, he won like the, so he could wear medals, which is like your weight division, your skill level, whatever, and then you have like almost kind of like the best grappler of the day, and you get like the belt, right? And then you get like a sword or something. So
A sword?
yeah, so
They give you
this
a
kid,
sword,
so
dude.
this kid won the whole shit. This motherfucker looked like Mr. T. And then so one of the other parents went to go talk to the dad and was like, oh, like how often do you guys train or whatever? He goes, oh, we travel the world training. So they train at all the best gyms, all the best schools. So like Asian tiger parents
For jujitsu.
for jujitsu, but worldwide.
So this kid gets a sword, he's like, nah, put it with the other swords.
Honestly, yeah. He's like, yeah, we're
He's like, hey, you want this? It's not even as big as my last
It's a
one.
letter opener for you.
I'm like, dude, this is fucking crazy.
That fool's like Musashi going to all these different fucking schools, challenging every goddamn school.
How is Taika's like mentality after like winning second? Like what?
So he won second, and he was like, I want to do it again. Next time I'm gonna get gold.
That's amazing.
To get gold, I was like, you know, you have to actually practice, right? And he's like, yeah, I will. And then literally on Monday. Oh, this motherfucker, dude.